Is it time to buy or sell Apple stock? In this video, we will explore Apple in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025. And now we are here to provide you with an even more comprehensive analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest insights. You don't want to miss any critical updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 12th of May, 2025, our system has classified Apple as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.56. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. The stock has undergone natural fluctuations, achieving a gain of 1.02%. This equates to an average return of 0.51% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. The stock has broken through a significant and declining short-term trend. Initially, a slower rate of decline is indicated, which could be an early signal of a potential trend shift. On the reaction, there will be support at the ceiling of the current trend that has been broken, which is $206.88. This level may present a second opportunity to capitalize on a price increase. According to fan theory, $260.66 will be the next possible peak level for the trend, serving as a resistance point that may not be surpassed on the first attempt. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately -18.94% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging between -41.72% and -21.25%. Looking at the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 4.15%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from -15.17% to +28.61% over the next year. In current terms, this would suggest the future price could fall between $180.63 and $273.84. Our latest daily update for Apple includes the headline, "Green Day on Tuesday for Apple stock after gaining 1.02%. The Apple stock price increased by 1.02% on the last trading day, which was Tuesday, the 13th of May, 2025. It rose from $210.79 to $212.93. This marks a gain for 4 consecutive days. It will be interesting to see if this upward trend continues or if the stock takes a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock fluctuated by 2.07%, with a day low of $209.08 and a day high of $213.40. The price has increased in 6 of the last 10 days and has risen by 0.81% over the past 2 weeks. Volume decreased on the last day by 13 million shares, with a total of 50 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $10.67 billion. It is important to note that declining volume amidst rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price for the stock reached $260.10, while the lowest price was $169.21. Currently, the stock price stands at 18.14% or $47.17. below the 52-week high of $260.10, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Apple Inc. is currently benefiting from a recent agreement between the United States and China to lower tariffs, leading to a notable surge in stock price by 6%. This relief is expected to enhance Apple's revenue and profit margins, particularly as the company gears up for an anticipated strong cycle of iPhone sales and observes growth in its services segment. However, despite these positive indicators, concerns regarding Apple's high current stock valuation suggest limited upside potential, with annual returns projected to be below 10%. Additionally, analysts indicate that Apple may pursue higher prices for its iPhones this fall, even with the easing tariffs, suggesting the company is strategizing for continued profitability amid competitive pressures. JP Morgan has maintained an overweight rating on AAPL. signaling confidence in the stock's ability to weather potential regulatory challenges related to the App Store. In the broader technology sector, recent tariff news has prompted a rally, although its sustainability remains in question. Short-term gains could strengthen investor sentiment, but long-term valuation concerns may require careful monitoring. As Apple prepares to launch new products, including a thinner iPhone, it is important for investors to weigh these developments against the backdrop of both competitive dynamics and macroeconomic factors. Analyst ratings. On Monday, the 5th of May, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned AAPL a cautious grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned AAPL a neutral grade with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Scotiabank assigned AAPL a perform grade with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Piper Sandler assigned AAPL a neutral grade with a downgrade action. On Friday, the 2nd of May, 2025, it was reported that Wedbush assigned AAPL an outperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Apple stock a general neutral rating. They categorize the price-to-earnings ratio as a sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, when it comes to return on investment, the analysts have rated the stock as a strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Apple. The Apple stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook. However, there is a general sell signal stemming from the relationship between these signals, as the long-term average is above the short-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support can be expected at $201.90 and $204.74. A breakdown below either of these levels will trigger sell signals. Additionally, a buy signal has emerged from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Notably, trading volume decreased on the last trading day, even as prices increased, creating a divergence between volume and price, which could serve as an early warning. It is essential to monitor the stock closely. Some negative signals have also been generated, and these may influence short-term developments. A sell signal was triggered from a pivot top point on Thursday, May 1st, 2025, and thus far, the stock has declined by 0.183%. Further decline is anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. Here are some additional signals that may pique your interest. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, sell signal from 9 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 26 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 6 days ago. When examining the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 3 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 48 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages has shown a buy signal from 43 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Apple. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $198.85 and $188.38. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline towards the next support. In this scenario, Apple finds support just below today's level at $198.85. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $188.38 and $181.46. This stock exhibits average movement throughout the day, and with a good trading volume, the risk is considered medium. Over the past day, the stock fluctuated $4.32 between its high and low, which is a change of 2.07%. For the past week, the daily average volatility has been 2.35%. Before we dive into the potential favorable trading levels for Apple, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This PE ratio falls within a relatively normal range, often observed in businesses with long histories or stable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the second quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 7th of August, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $1.42. It's essential to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's delve into some potential day trading levels for Apple. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Apple stands at $218.27. If you do not currently own any shares, you might consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those who already hold the stock, this could be an opportune level to contemplate swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, Apple faces its first support level at $198.85. Should this support level hold, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. The combined average rating for Apple from various analyst sources is neutral. Now, let us examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were conducted by Parek Kevin, who bought and sold 39,275 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, the insider power has been assessed as negative, with a ratio of negative 24.001. In total, insiders purchased 1,389,288 shares and sold 2,241,497 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $205.81, reflecting a decrease of 3.34%. This stock experiences medium daily fluctuations, indicating a moderate level of risk. Additionally, there's a sell signal generated from a pivot top identified 8 days ago. Is Apple stock a good buy? Apple presents several positive indicators. However, we do not believe these are sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At its current level, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, meaning it is advisable to hold or accumulate shares while awaiting further developments. After reviewing the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Wednesday, the 14th of May, we anticipate that Apple will open lower by $1.13, starting at $211.80. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money. It is advisable to consult a financial advisor before making any decisions regarding the purchase or sale of securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information provided by StockInvest.us. By utilizing this information, you accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a lovely day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.